Thank you. So, I am against ESAs or vouchers. I feel like as conservatives, our job is to limit government in any way that you slice it. ESA and vouchers are expanding government reach. I feel like it's going to harm our small rural districts. The whole community is surrounded around the school. My passion has been this whole time that I've inserted myself into Texas politics in taking care of what we've got. We need to empower our educators. We need to make things better. We need to make Texas public schools the absolute best that they can be. And no matter what happens with the voucher fight, if we get some kind of version of school choice passed, we will still have millions of children in Texas public schools, and my passion lies in making them the absolute best we can be. We have a teacher shortage. Everybody knows this has been coming for a long time. I don't understand why our legislators didn't take care of that a long time ago. I'm also really frustrated that Representative Smithee, who has always stood for our rural public schools, flipped right before Thanksgiving and voted essentially for vouchers. And I just wish he would have stood strong with his convictions that he's had for such a long time. I will not flip. I am going to stand for public education. I'm going to stand for taking care of our teachers. This is the next generation of Texas. We have got to make sure, sorry, I have a little more time. We've got to make sure that these students are empowered, that they're educated, and that the role of an educator is something that everybody wants to become. And I feel like it has dwindled down now. We've made it so difficult for them. They're stressed out, and they can't even hire enough folks throughout the state. We have to empower educators. We need to pay them more, so that way they have a larger pool to pull from, and we have the absolute best in the classroom with our teachers. Thank you.
So we had the vote back in November, and what it was on the so-called Rainey Amendment. And what the Rainey Amendment did, it took the education savings account out of the omnibus education bill. We had been told that if the Rainey Amendment came out, the bill would be killed. And with that, it also was killed a substantial pay raise for Texas teachers and substantial money that had been appropriated for Texas public schools. For instance, the Amarillo Public School District, as a result of that, lost $9 million. That's a lot of money, and it will affect the taxpayers of this district. As far as school choice is concerned, one of the things that troubles me is why that debate is being done in Austin. Because education in schools is a topic that really should be dealt with on the local basis. And that's why what I favor and what I had hoped to do in this session was to provide a system where these decisions could be made locally, where if parents in a school district or voters in a school district opted to go to some kind of ESA or voucher system, they could. And if the voters didn't want to, they didn't have to. So you leave it to the local voters where those decisions are best made. And I trust the local voters. The problem is that I look around the House chamber and the legislature, I see a lot of people that are from big cities, I see a lot of Democrats, and I see a lot of people who don't understand our area. And I think in some areas, ESAs and vouchers are very important. For instance, in the public schools in Austin Independent School District, they have a Pride Week in May. Students are forced to participate in Pride Week whether they want to or their parents want to or not. Now, why are those students being diverted from the basic skills like reading and writing and arithmetic, and they're forced to go into the Pride Week? I don't know. But some of those parents need a choice, and parental choice is always a good thing.